from Purple's Kitchen. Need money for shopping. Use Super Player code. What's up, guys? It's your Supah Playaz back at it again with your host Tony G and C-Rod right next to me.
Yo.
And right now we have Markus who went undefeated in the Core TCG release tournament.
Insane.
Not only that, he is also the CEO of SHENRONS LAIR, the man behind the scenes of the best website in Dragon Ball TCG.
Yup.
Introduce yourself, dude, and tell us what you were running.
All right, well, I'm Markus from Fresno, California, and today I want to run the Mecha Frieza deck that everybody's talking about. But it has a little twist to it. It's not the red version that a lot of people play.
What about Great Apes?
It's not Great Apes either. But it's instead Goku Black.
Ooh.
Yeah, so...
All right, let's get to it.
Really cool. So, first off, we have one of the best leaders in the game right now. And
Mecha Frieza right there.
because of the meta that I expected to see today with the red Turbo Frieza, I decided to play with 2 Flying Nimbuses. Flying Nimbus kind of counters that deck really hard. It lets you buy a turn. Even though you don't get much value out of it, as in you have to discard a card from your hand, the fact that it buys you an extra turn is really valuable.
Yeah.
So then we have one of the core engines of the deck, which is
Shugesh.
Right. He lets you enable all the plays, and there's just tons of different ways you could go about it. You could Shugesh into a Kale, Shugesh into Goku's.
Shugesh Kale, that sounds insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways you could do it. And one of the most powerful ways is to Shugesh into these Gokus right here.
Oh, yeah.
Got the special rare.
Right, yeah.
This combo is crazy.
Right, it just protects you from any single battle attack. So when there's a lot of times where I'm at 1 life and my opponent will swing with their battle card and go all out thinking they're gonna win, and you just play Shugesh into...
And then it's gone.
Right, exactly. And if they want to Bloodlust it, they have to Bloodlust it before you play the card. So your opponent can't read if it's coming out or not. They have to blindly play a Bloodlust, and if they do play a Bloodlust, then you just play something else.
Yeah, you just play something else. Insane. Set 3. Crossworld.
Then we have Planet Vegeta's.
Staple.
Definitely a staple in this deck. It lets you search out for any Saiyan that's 4 or less, which was my whole entire deck. Everything was 4 or less.
So search almost everything.
Right. Whatever I needed, I had it. And then we have Bloodlust. Only 3 of.
Only 3?
Not 4. Because this meta is so fast, and because of the dominance of Apes and the red Turbo Mecha Frieza, Bloodlust isn't as valuable anymore. It's still really valuable against something like Cell, which will totally devastate them.
Yeah.
But against decks like Apes and Turbo GT, it doesn't really do too much. So just 3 is the right number. And I played 3 so I could tech in one of these little boys.
Hey, battering laser!
The surprise.
Yeah, just only 1 in case it comes through, and it did come through 1 game.
There you go.
So
came through.
Exactly, that's all you need.
Battering laser for W's.
Right. So now let's go to the blue cards.
Blue.
And
all right.
For the blue cards, I had 3 Monakas, not 4,
3.
because you will see later on in my deck that I play with the Khalifas, the green Khalifas, which deal a damage to yourself anyway.
Okay.
So I had a lot of ways to awaken. I didn't really need 4 Monakas, so 3 was like the soft spot, the perfect number for me.
Okay.
And then we have 4 Senzu Beans.
Staple.
Once again, yeah,
Set 1.
It lets you do insane plays in 1 turn. I mean, that also enables the deck a lot, where it gives you the option to just go all out in 1 turn, bring yourself down to 1 life, and do crazy combos. It's just a really, really strong card.
Oh yeah, Sensu Beam is insane.
Alright, so now let's go to the green cards.
Green.
Which is the
green
main engine.
Main engine right here.
The uniqueness.
We have 4 Trunks.
Alright.
Bridge to the Future. He is a really good card. He lets you search the top 2 cards of your deck and add a Saiyan to your hand and discard the other one.
Okay.
So once again, every card in the deck is a Saiyan, so you hit it pretty often. And not only that, it fuels your discard pile, so you have overwhelm capabilities.
Spoiler
He's
alert.
a 1-drop, so a lot of times my first turn would be play a green energy, play Trunks, and then pass.
Yeah.
Just get extra value every turn you possibly can.
Makes sense.
And then some one-offs, I play with Energy Power Gotenks.
Gotenks?
He's a really good card, but I never got to play him. I might switch him out for more of these guys.
Ooh.
These TP3 Brawlies are really good. When you combo with Sugesh and you could put him in play for free, you get to KO, or your opponent will KO one of theirs.
Huh? Because he's a 3.
Right.
Oh, what? I didn't even see that.
So it's another way of removing cards. It's a really strong card.
Wow.
I didn't get much chance to play it today, but in the right circumstances, it would be really good.
Come in clutch.
And then let's go to the main engine of the deck with
The main engine? What is it?
the Kabas.
Ooh, the
Same
dash
combo.
pack one.
You definitely need these guys. It makes or breaks your game. On turn 2, you want to play Kaba, and you want to search out for your Khalifas or the Kaos. Most of the time, my sequence would go where I play 3 extra cards, such as Monakas, Planet Vegetas, and then I'll be at 5 life. So I'll play Kaba to go into a Khalifa. And Khalifa takes 1 card from my life and adds it to my hand. So now I'm at 4, which lets me awaken. So on turn 2, I have a 10k battle card, a 20k battle card, and I'm awakened with tons of cards in my hand, all prepared to go with the Planet Vegetas, searching for Sugesh or KO.
I can see
lots of options.
The more you talk about it, it's just connections, combos, insaneness.
So consistent.
Right. And KOs are your big bad of the deck. They're the highest drop I have.
4?
Yep, 4 is the highest because usually games don't go to 5 energy.
Yeah.
4 is all you need. And a lot of times at 4 energy, I would just stop charging and play around with that.
Dang, 4 energies. That's crazy.
And because Kaba reduces the cost of KO by 1, it lets you to play Sugesh and play KO. And if you have Khalifa out already, you don't have to KO anything. So you're just getting lots of value. And if you're not awakened somehow, you get to draw with KO's auto effects as well. So usually it works out really nice. It's a win-win situation.
Win-win.
So here's a little personal tech that I got from a friend, John Wilson.
Spice it up.
He told me to play Goku Blacks.
Ooh.
He said that if you play Sugesh into Goku Black, you just get insane value, and it lets you finish games or survive games for the Turbo GT. And at first I didn't really believe him, but and I was all sold on the red version of this deck. But once I played this, I told myself, wow, like this is the real deal.
Yeah,
so,
dude, Undefeated is
right.
It's insane.
A lot of games I was Sugeshing into Goku Black, and I get 2 tokens. You could combo with them for 5k. So essentially, for 2 cards and no energy, you get 25k combo power. 10 from Sugesh, 5 from Goku Black, and 10 from the 2 tokens. So 2 cards, 25k. That's a lot of combo power. And then my only overwhelm cards.
Look at that.
Trunks.
This guy has every color in here.
5 colors.
Yep. So with Trunks, it was kind of a tough decision to make. I didn't know if I want to run this Trunks or Time Patrol Trunks or Scientist Fu, because this guy costs 2 energy, but he lets you get any card back from the warp. So a lot of times I would play Sugesh into Goku Black, and then I would swing with the Goku Black token, Sugesh into something else, and then I turn 2 energy over, overwhelm him, get my Sugesh back, play Sugesh again. Right. So against Brian Samuel in the 6th round, I believe, I played a total of 6 Sugeshes on him.
6?
Yeah,
Sugeshes?
it was pretty cool. Yeah, because he let me bring it back Sugesh over and over.
Wow.
And another cool trick you could do is, if you're in this kind of grindy game, you could play this once, and then you play the second one, and you grab back the first one, and then next turn you play it again, grab back the other one.
So like a little cycle like that?
Every turn for 2 energy, you get a 20k double striker, and you just swing with it and get value and value and value.
That's insane, dude.
And then, if you notice, throughout my whole deck, I have no double strike cards. I do have Kale with the criticals. Khalifa is our single strike 20k. So I figured I need a little bit of double strike capabilities, so I just put in only
there
2
you go.
Champas.
The last spice of the deck.
Yep, and he also came in clutch a lot because when you play against the Turbo Red Friezas, they go down to 3 or 2 life very commonly, and you'll just swing with your leader. They usually let it go, and that's when you go all in.
Dang.
There you go.
And there you guys have it. This is from the man CEO of Shenron's Lair's
go.
deck profile with 5 colors.
5 colors.
Went undefeated, and show them your box and show them your trophy. You guys ended up splitting, right? Top 8.
Yeah, we ended up splitting top 8,
There
and
you
we
go.
just went by the Swiss standings, so
There you go.
undefeated.
Undefeated.
There you
Crazy.
go.
Set
Awesome.
3.
Great shout out to these guys. Shenron's Lair. Great,
Shenron's Lair.
great part of the community. Awesome dudes.
Yeah.
CEO himself, like, kicked ass, pretty much.
Thank you.
Yep, there you go.
And there you guys have it. Like we always say, stay super.